Good morning, and thank you, Chairman Kiley, Ranking Member Adams, and distinguished members for having me here today. After AB5 was signed into law in September 2019, I knew it was an existential threat to my career. Soon thereafter, I launched a public Facebook group called Freelancers Against AB5 so that I could connect with other people to find out how AB5 was affecting everyone, be it nurse practitioners, videographers, golf caddies, or whomever else might see my page and want to share their experiences. Little did I know I would have a front row seat to hundreds and hundreds of negative stories pouring in from all income levels, demographics, political affiliations, and the vast swath of professions, trades, nonprofits, and sectors, as well as small business owners being put out of business for alleged misclassification violations, be it music store owners, audio tech installers, videography platforms, or architectural designers. Even before the law went into effect in January 2020, I heard from hundreds of individuals who had lost their careers overnight after being given notice by their clients that they could no longer legally utilize independent contractors from California. I received stories about children's theaters closing, local bar bands unable to perform, interpreters sidelined by the law, and court reporters suddenly without assignments, to name a few. Entire sectors that have been negatively impacted by AB5 include small and regional theaters, indie filmmakers, the spa and wellness community, wedding planners, nonprofit arts groups, and the freelance transcription profession, which is now all but extinct in California due to AB5. Speech-language pathologists had to abandon their elderly patients whom they were teaching to learn how to swallow after recovering from a stroke. The sign language interpreters told me they could not provide ADA-mandated services to the deaf and hard of hearing after AB5 was passed. Seniors who had thrived with their self-employment opportunities were suddenly unemployable due to ageism in the workplace. Forensic nurses told me that AB5 is detrimental to rape victims, especially at rural hospitals where without forensic nurses to perform forensic evidentiary medical exams, victims of sexual assault are subject to long wait times or substandard exams by untrained medical personnel. All told, within my group, we've identified more than 600 categories of professions impacted in some way by AB5 and its ABC test. Despite the so-called exemptions for certain professions added in September 2020, the law continues to wreak havoc on legitimate independent contractors, entrepreneurs, and small business owners. Many exemptions come with caveats and fine print that make them nearly impossible to take advantage of. The law also creates a chilling effect in which businesses don't want to utilize independent contractors from California at all, even if there is a pathway to an exemption because there are so many potential landmines. Authored by former Assemblywoman Lorena Gonzalez, who now leads California Labor Federation, AB5 represents a scorched earth approach to policymaking. Recently, on March 17, 2023, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals validated what we've known all along about the arbitrary exemptions process that picks winners and losers with no rhyme or reason. The decision was in response to a lawsuit from 2019 filed by rideshare and delivery drivers against AB5 called Olson versus State of California. The case was dismissed in February 2020 before even being heard. In the Ninth Circuit decision last month, a three-judge panel rebuked Lorena Gonzalez for her blatant animus not based in reason against the plaintiff and for engaging in backroom dealing. The court stated that the counsel for the state during oral arguments was unable to articulate any conceivable rationale for the exemptions of AB5 as amended. And the court stated it is plausible that AB5 violates the Equal Protection Clause under the 14th Amendment as alleged by the plaintiffs, and that the bill borders on corruption, quote, pure spite and naked favoritism. The case is being sent back to the lower court for review. It is not speculation in California what can happen with a law like AB5 and the ABC test. We are literally the canaries in a coal mine. On behalf of the independent professionals in California, I ask that the cautionary tale of AB5 and its ABC test be a warning to the nation so that these types of destructive policies don't spread nationwide. Thank you.